On Friday, December 19th, we have the last new moon of 2025 happening in the sign of Sagittarius, and I made a video where I went into detail about the energy of this new moon, so be sure to go back and watch that. But for this video, I thought I would talk about ways to work with this new moon energy. So this lunation really wants us to question our beliefs and question our belief systems and really reflect on, how these things may be boxing us in and keeping us small and preventing us from expanding outside of our comfort zone. And so really pay attention to those beliefs that come up under this lunation, whether it's, limiting beliefs or expanding beliefs. I also challenge you to really, look to the things that inspire you most and look to those things that really just uplift your spirit and bring you hope and that feeling of faith in humanity and faith in yourself. Because when we can shift our focus in that direction of, things that, lighten us up and bring us a sense of hope and kind of help us see things like glass half full, that really helps kind of bring more of that into our lives. Also make a list of things that you like about yourself and things that you value about yourself and things that you're good at, because this new moon is conjunct the planet Venus, and Venus is those things that we value, including the things that we value about ourselves. And so that includes our feelings of self-worth and our worthiness and the things that we feel that we deserve. Because Venus also acts like a magnet. And so when we can really, put our focus and our attention on the things that we like about ourselves and the things that we value, that really makes room for us to really attract more of that into our lives. You also want to be setting intentions around growth and expansion and abundance and those intentions that really push you outside of your comfort zone. With that Saturn square, it's kind of like we're being asked to practice patience as we are dreaming big and dreaming into the future. And again, with Saturn, it's kind of like we have to, come up with a game plan. How do we intend to make these intentions and these manifestations real in our lives? Saturn knows that this enthusiasm and hope and these visions that we have for the future alone are not enough to build that house or, build whatever it is that we want. We need to also be taking these practical steps to make it real. You could also be setting intentions around adding more adventure to your life, whether, again, that's traveling or, something as small as trying out a new coffee shop. Really challenge yourself to broaden your horizons though. And inner exploration is just as important as external. Sagittarius is all about learning as well and teaching and, integrating those things that we've learned over the past year and turning it into wisdom. And so this is a great time to set intentions around learning new things. You could sign up for a course or a workshop or, whatever it